All you need is something to be and something to believe in.
No one group is here to save K-pop. Music is subjective. That's how art works. Some releases, though, serve an important purpose, filling spaces that we didn't know were empty. KiiKii's Groundwork is one of these tracks. I've had my eye on Kiki since their first teasers dropped. This is partially because their company also made IVE and WJSN, who have produced some of my favorite K-pop songs of all time. However, that isn't the central reason. Kiki's concept, as much as this term is overused, feels like a breath of fresh air. It's eye-catching, out of the ordinary, and offers a new twist on the weirdness of older K-pop that people miss so much. Groundwork is the epitome of this idea. The lyrics, music video, and production all contribute to the oddness of the song, and its ideas can be applied not only to the group itself but to the state of K-pop as a whole. Lyrically, the track discusses the value of imperfection and the importance of strength below the surface. The choppy rap in the song's introduction is the strongest example of this. They tell us that we only need ourselves to succeed. They claim to burn the repeated and the trusted, taking the risk that comes with stepping outside of the box. In saying that we learn from the book and from a screen, they tell us to follow in their footsteps and choose to be unique. The following lines are somewhat nonsensical, but show off the absurdity that Kiki refuses to fear. At the end of the intro, they tell us that they do not need perfection to succeed. It is what lies underneath that matters. In the first verse, they acknowledge that they are young, new, and incomplete, but that this doesn't make them any less important. Their humanity is what gives them the ability to make an impact. The chorus's more literal idea of doing groundwork portrays the song's topic in a metaphorical sense. Groundwork is the preparation and preliminary work that comes before a project properly begins. They want to build a strong foundation now so they can succeed later. Before Kiki can reach their full potential, they have to burn down the barriers that hold them back. They have to dig out the weeds and build their own role model because what they want to do has never been done before. They may have to put themselves aside to accomplish their goals, but to them, it's worth it. Despite the struggle, their progress excites them. The layered rap talking in the final chorus is based off of a Korean icebreaker game. They introduce themselves. They are Kiki, and they are here to change the world. The music video parallels the lyrics' ideas in a number of ways. They dance in a forest, but their outfits are white, as if the color has not been filled in yet. Parts of the video are set in a grassy area outside of a building, but objects fall from the sky and mattresses lay about the lawn. The interior sets are empty, and one has an unusually low ceiling and clocks cover an entire wall. They stand on a stage as if they are going to graduate, but their caps hang from the ceiling, and the hall is dark. All of these point towards an idea of places that are pretty and clean, but are incomplete or incorrect in some way or another. No matter how polished they are, they cannot function correctly. At the end of the video, the members dance surrounded by one of the strange sets as it burns. They cannot fix what is broken at its core, so they destroy it. The production even reflects this in a more subtle way. The percussion in the chorus sounds vaguely similar to the tapping and clanging of construction. There are sounds in the verses as well that sound like they belong in a video game, creating a sense of progression and upward motion. This means that whether watching the music video, listening to the lyrics, or just enjoying the song, its meaning comes through. Of course, many of the ideas in these lyrics and music video are exaggerated. As much as Kiki's concept challenges the polished aesthetics of today's K-pop industry, it doesn't stray too far from the trends. And in order to gain popularity, a group needs to hold some level of perfectionism. Still, I appreciate Groundwork and what it stands for. I hope they lean more in this direction in the future, or at least continue to sprinkle it throughout their discography in various ways. Even if I Do Me was their most popular release from their debut, Separating themselves from the standards will do more to keep them afloat in the long run and allow them to gain a more committed fanbase. While I have enjoyed a lot of recent K-pop releases, part of me wants to see groups following Kiki's instructions and thinking outside of the box. It is dangerous to ignore the strategies that always work and choose the ones that may fail, but it also opens the door for far more. After all, those who go down in history are almost always faced with skepticism at first.
Do that.
I am